Hello my lovelies, I hope you're doing well, and I'm back once again with yet another reading. And in this video I would be connecting to the current energies and countrywide of Sumbul and Fahmaan towards each other. So quite a few of you wanted an update on what's going on because there has been quite a large gap, so that I haven't actually sort of given you an update regarding the energies towards each other. So here it is. Okay, thank you so much for your patience. So let's check. So how exactly is Sumbul feeling towards Fahmaan? Okay, so let's connect to her current energies towards Fahmaan. So let's see how exactly is she feeling towards Fahmaan. So what are Sumbul's current energies? Right, now Sumbul could be celebrating something. She could be partying, she could be celebrating something soon. Okay, so now when it comes to Fahmaan, so definitely it's not that she's forgotten about him. She definitely still does think about him. She is clinging on to the past. She hasn't forgotten him. She does miss him. Okay, she definitely does miss him. And as I keep on saying, I mean, I've mentioned this since the past 2-3 readings, that I feel that there is a choice. Maybe there's someone that is interested in her, so there's a choice in front of her, and she is confused because of it. She's feeling a bit uncomfortable because of it. She's not emotionally ready, okay? So, I mean, but yeah, so I feel that someone is interested in her. There's a choice in front of her. So regarding something, okay, I mean, like Sumbul maybe recently has been thinking a lot. So regarding whatever happened, so, and there's some sort of guilt in the energies towards Fahmaan. Okay, so she's feeling regretful. She has a certain level of guilt, all right, and at the same time she feels that she was basically caught in a situation and she feels misunderstood by him regarding something. So yes, she feels like there's a certain sense of guilt which she's feeling towards Fahmaan. And this time around, what's a bit different is that she is getting thoughts of maybe compromising or wanting to reach a compromise with him. All right, so but at the same, I mean, she's trying to like maybe gain strength. All right, she's trying to break through, she's trying to gain strength. I mean, however, it does sort of bring her down how life has changed, how things have changed, how her equation with Foran has changed. I mean, they used to be so close, and what it's come down to. So she definitely has been doing a lot of thinking. So in silence she's been thinking a lot. So definitely Fahmaan has been popping up in the energies a lot lately. Okay, so now let's connect on a deeper level. Let's check how exactly is Sumbul feeling towards Fahmaan on a deeper level. How exactly is she feeling? All right, so let's see. Yeah, Sumbul could be celebrating something. There could be a certain reunion, okay, with maybe certain important people, certain friends, or maybe some sort of partying, some sort of get together. Okay, so all right, so how exactly is she feeling towards Fahmaan? She's definitely still in grief, and she's actually still in grief, and she's feeling bad about it. So she's not over and done with Fahmaan, that's for sure. However, she's trying to show strength. She wants to listen to her inner voice. This time around, I mean, somewhere she is more aware of certain things, okay? Yeah, she's completely focused on her project, on her work. She's giving it her 200%. She's working very hard, and certain things which she's planning for her future. Okay, one more thing. She definitely misses working with Fahmaan. Okay, she really misses working with him. She's missing him overall. She's missing him as a colleague or co-actor, and she's also missing him in her life. Okay, so definitely something is reminding her of Fahmaan, so she's again going back in that zone, and she does have certain regrets. So definitely she's been thinking a lot about him. So there has been a shift in Sumbul's energies. Okay, so all right, so let's take a message for Sumbul. Let's take an individual message for Sumbul, and then we will move on to Fahmaan. All right, so what is the guidance for Sumbul? Okay, so all three messages over here are indicating that she's about to come across a lot of possibilities, endless possibilities in her life. Okay, when it comes to work, also when it comes to her career, and she has been planning out something for her career. So there is an ocean of possibilities for her. Okay, she just has to find the right possibility, a right choice for her. Okay, she needs to head in that direction. So yes, and she needs to stay aligned, you know, with her highest dreams and ideals to find success. So what is it that she truly wants to achieve? What is her dream? What is her goal? What does she want, you know, when it comes to her personal life? You know, when it comes to Fahmaan, what is her expectation? Okay, so she needs to like be true to herself, you know, and yeah, once again, gate of opportunities. So yes, pass through the gate of opportunities where new paths you know, are opening up for her. So you know, and there's like endless possibilities or potential. She has like a you know, endless potential to her. Okay, she's like, so there's a lot which she needs to explore, and a lot of new doors would be opening up for her. Okay, so this message seems to be work-wise as well. Even when it comes to a personal life, you know, somewhere, you know, like new doors are opening up for her, as I did mention that there is someone interested in her. So yeah, and of course she's very young. She will come across more people as well, but definitely when it comes to her energy, she's actually missing him a lot. So I mean, so yes, I feel this kind of energy, I mean, has popped up after a long time. Okay, so now let's connect to Fahmaan's energies. So let's see how exactly is Fahmaan feeling. So let's see how exactly is Fahmaan feeling. So what are Fahmaan's energies? So how exactly... Alright, so let's connect to Fahmaan's energies. Let's see how exactly is he feeling towards Sumble. What are his current energies towards Sumble? Okay, so let's see. How exactly is Fahmaan feeling towards Sumble? What are his current energies? All right. Okay, one thing's for sure, that both of them have options, okay, and maybe other people that are interested in them. They have someone else, there is an option, but that doesn't mean they have forgotten about each other. Somehow Sumbul is more like emotional at the moment. She's more inclined towards him. Now, Fahmaan's energies are more settled, okay. So yes, he's had a bad experience in the past, you know, with the family, with the father. So now he's become extra cautious, all right, and so he's just going with the flow for now. And even though there is a lot he still wants to share with her, he does miss his friend, he misses his person. So there's a lot he wants to share with her, open up with her. Yeah, so there's a lot he wants to open up with her, okay? He still does feel that she is like innocent and she has this purity and innocence to her. Yes, so he might be disappointed, but he still does understand that she is innocent and she has this, you know, innocence associated with her, okay? So now he could be going on a trip or on an adventure, so he could be maybe having some fun, partying. So he definitely has an option, a choice in front of him as well, okay? His energies are more stable and they are more in control. Now he's fully focused on his current project. He's working really hard on his role, and maybe he's trying to learn something new. He's figuring out how to make his character or role better. He's learning from someone experienced. He's really working hard on this particular project because he wants it to do really well. And as I previously mentioned, he's also trying to focus on you know, his chemistry, with his current co-star, okay? So so with the female co-actor, right, so he basically is trying to focus on the chemistry because he wants people to like them together. He doesn't want the same pattern to repeat. All right, so now let's connect on a deeper level. Let's check what are Fahmaan's current energies towards Sumbul. Okay, so how exactly is he feeling? So what are his current energies towards Sumbul? So how exactly is Fahmaan feeling? He really does admire her, okay, like when it comes to her work and her performance. So, I mean, he did, one thing's for sure, both of them really do miss working with each other. They miss each other's presence at work and maybe the comfort or the compatibility they had work wise. So, they really miss that. Even Faman misses that. And he feels that she's really talented. She will really do wonders and she will make it really, really big. And she's so young and she will go really far ahead, with time. And now for Man, like I said, he could be traveling somewhere, could be going on an adventure. Now, definitely he does think about Sumbul, but he's more in control of his emotions. And now, Sumbul was definitely someone that truly used to make him happy from the inside. I'm not going to say that he's not feeling better. He's definitely feeling better. I mean, I've been like doing readings regarding this issue or whatever happened regarding the controversy. Now it's been a year now, so definitely I have sort of picked up on how Faman has been feeling throughout, what he's been through as well, and how there has been a drastic shift or change in his energy. So now his energies are more stable. He's feeling much, much better. Okay, but there's no denying the fact that he used to feel this inner happiness with her. Okay, he used to be really like they were really close and they had an amazing level of understanding, and compatibility, which he hasn't really felt with anyone else. Okay, I mean, he tries, but he hasn't really felt with anyone else. So she really used to make him happy, but definitely there is this sense of abandonment which he still feels. Okay, I mean, he doesn't really blame her, but there is disappointment for sure. Okay, so I mean, there's this sense of betrayal which he feels. Okay, not when it comes to Sumbul, but it could be maybe someone associated with Sumbul. Okay, so he does feel let down. So yeah, but still, I'm not going to say that he's completely given up, but I feel that he does pray. He does hope for things to get better, and he does sort of keep an eye on what she's doing. Yes, it's maybe less as compared to before because he doesn't want to disturb his own mental peace. He's going on a certain track and he wants to maintain that positivity. He doesn't want to get mentally disturbed or go into a certain zone again, but he does sort of try to keep a check, or an eye on what's happening. And yeah, and he does pray. He has surrendered to the universe. He's left things on destiny. I mean, if they're meant to sort of like get back together or maybe like fix the friendship, so it's going to happen. So he hasn't completely lost hope. So there are times that he does pray. Okay, so now let's take a guidance message for Faman. All right, so let's see. So what is the guidance for Faman? So what guidance does the universe have for Faman? So let's see. Okay, so he's definitely healing. Okay, healing energies. So his heart is on the mend and he needs to be compassionate with himself. I mean, he's very compassionate and nice towards other people, but when it comes to himself, at times he's like hard on himself. And but he needs to be more compassionate and loving when it comes to his own self. Okay, so he needs to seek that balance within himself, because still there are times when he does feel a bit anxious, that's why he maybe tries to he's controlling his emotions. He doesn't want to go into that dark space again, because initially when it happened and since several months he was in a very dark space. He doesn't want to go back into that dark space, but there are times when something does trigger him, or maybe but he just wants to sort of maintain that balance and harmony within himself. Okay, that is very important for him. So yes, and yes, he's going through a time period of transition, and now he's somewhere in between, when it comes to the past and future possibilities. So what he plans to take on, or go ahead with in life. So he's somewhere in the middle. All right, so he's just trying to sort of take things slow and just trying to figure out things. He's just focusing on his work for now. All right, so now let's take a few messages from here before I wrap up the reading. So those of you that haven't subscribed to my channel, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay, so let's see. What are the messages for Sumbul and Fahmaan? Okay, so this thing popped up previously as well, that either they would completely they have in a way exited each other's lives. You know, it's been some time, but at the same time, so it's like either maybe it's going to happen just for complete good, or you know, or it could be the end of a situation where they find a solution, you know. So yes, once again, it's that time period. Okay, and so one of them, it's a fresh start for one of them, new ventures, new creative. Now I feel maybe it could be linked to Faman. He might try to put in his creative ideas or creative input somewhere. So what else? Now vacation, I did mention that maybe Faman could be maybe traveling somewhere, going on a vacation. And so yes, now affairs with your family. So definitely I feel that maybe one of them could be engrossed in affairs, you know, family affairs or family situations, so or caught up in that. And one of them might be receiving financial gain because of some sort of work which they did in the past, so they might be getting some sort of important payment. Okay, so what else? So there could be a major challenge which maybe one of them might need to sort of overcome. All right, there could be something happening, a certain chain of events that could affect someone's life. Okay, so there's a major upcoming challenge maybe. And now dealings with a young man. Okay, so I feel this could be some. Now this could even be linked to Sumbul, I feel, because there is a young man in her presence. I've mentioned it previously as well. So and she's feeling a bit, you know, confused, uneasy, uncertain, you know, and because she's still clinging on to the past. All right, so in need of help and assistance. So I feel that maybe one of them is sort of trying to sort of and I feel this could be Faman, and this could be linked to his work, where he's trying to gain some experience, assistance or guidance regarding maybe something which he's trying to adapt to his you know, something which he's trying to adapt to, and or something which he's trying to incorporate into his role, you know, his current role, you know. So yes, and one of them could be going on a short journey. And yes, and they both are fully paying attention to the work. Okay, so that thing's there, they're really paying attention, and that's their priority right now. And so they're dealing with someone with dark complexion or hair. I feel this could be one of Aman's male friends. Okay, maybe there's something happening there with one of his friends. And yes, so definitely I feel Sumbul and Fahmaan still have obstacles to overcome in their lives. Okay, so but they need to sort of keep at it. And yeah, one of them could have fears or worries, you know, or could face certain I feel this could be Sumbul as well. So she might sort of she might be fearful of something, or she might have certain worries, or maybe she might come across some sort of tense situation. So, and yeah, do not back down from opposition. There could be someone opposing either both of them, okay, or maybe one of them. So one of them could be facing backlash or opposition, but it's important to show strength and fortitude, you know, in this time. All right, guys, so this was an energy update on Sumbul and Fahmaan. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will be back once again. Till then, take good care of yourself. Ciao.